And once again, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you are checking your tickets. This is the 145 Thomas, not the...
I'm so glad you're all here today.
Oh, it looks like they changed the voice.
This is now officially the party train, and you're all invited to partay. So jump on board and join the ride for some party fun. We'll also have lots of great songs to dance and sing along to. The best thing about having a party is having fun with your friends and family. Let's all start by shouting out together, Party Train! After three. 1, 2, 3. Party Train!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome all to the Dale Thomas event here at the Strasburg Station. We are here to celebrate Thomas's 80th birthday today. Now, real quick, quick though. You guys all excited to ride Thomas?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, let's make Thomas real happy. Are you guys ready to ride with Thomas? That's better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while Thomas gets ready to hook up on the other end, we have a few safety rules that we all ask that you please follow, no matter at all, so Thomas can have a safe time here, and no confusion or delay will happen. Please keep all parts of your body inside the cars at all times, as there are post clearances and obstructions along the line, and we do not want to see anyone get injured. If you wish to keep the window raised, please make sure it's fully secure with safety latch. Parents, please make sure kids do not put their heads out of the window at any given time, as it is very dangerous to do so. If you have any strollers, walkers, wheelchairs with you, please make sure they are tucked underneath the middle. If you have any trash with you at any given time, please throw it into one of the trash cans provided in your car. Throw all trash into the car trash receptacles and do not throw it from the train, because we do not want to see Thomas get upset when he's visiting us here. So again, please throw all trash into the trash cans provided. If you wish to prop your feet up, please just take your shoes off. We want these seats to stay nice and clean for Thomas, so please take off your shoes if you're going to prop your feet up.
Like I say, it's square, more than fingers down the line. Everyone's a friend of mine.
All right, guys, we're doing a quick photo here. I need you to look at me and pretend we know each other, okay? So who's oldest? Are you oldest? Are they older than you? Okay, who's oldest? You're 4, but they're older than 4, right? Okay, so who's oldest? Daddy's oldest? All right, Daddy has to hold it then.
Let's not forget the narrow gauge, where small and strong is all the rage. So handle Rusty, Mighty Mac, Fearless Freddy at the back, Reneus, and then Peter Sam, Scarlowy, Duncan, he's my man. With Mr. Percival in charge, no work's too hard, no job's too large. Yeah, he's my number one. Shining in the morning sun. Working hard but having fun. Come on, Thomas. You're the leader. Yeah, you are the leader, Thomas. You're the leader. It's Thomas. Jeremy and Harold, Rocky, Harvey too. Salty, Davis, Bertie, the really useful crew. Not just engines full of steam, there's Jack and all, he's building team. Tipping stones and digging roads, filling trucks and loading loads. Sir Topham Hatt, he keeps an eye on every engine passing by. Everything is tickety-boo, cause out in front is you know who. Yeah, he's my number one. Shining in the morning sun. Working hard but having fun. Thomas, you're the leader.
Reached our destination at this time. For all passengers, if you just want to stand up in the middle aisle to get pictures of Thomas, you can do that. But please do not move from car to car. Thomas will be passing by here on a few short moments on the track on the other side of our train. So when you see him come by, if you could say, "Happy birthday, Thomas," he'd probably very much appreciate it. Because after all, folks, he turns 80 this year. So again, once you see him, just say, "Happy birthday, Thomas," when you see him come by. He'll be passing by here in a short few moments to hook up on the other end of our train. If you want to get pictures on the side, just stand up in the middle aisle and just lean over politely if there are people ahead of you, if you can lean over them as well. But please do not move from car to car or be on an ending platform. It is very dangerous to do so, so please stay inside the car you chose to sit in. Once Thomas hooks up on the other end of our train, we will be here for a short few moments after that, as we will be waiting for another locomotive to pass by our train.
Sorry.
You
want to sit over here and watch Thomas come by? He's going to come up here.
Music is there.
I'm going to watch. Here he comes.
Steam works fast to everyone. The strongest engines.
every station. The party never ends.
Autumn had come to the island of Sodor. The fields were changing from yellow stubble to brown earth, and a tractor was hard at work as Thomas puffed along. Later, Thomas saw the tractor close by. "Hello," said the tractor. "I'm Terrence. I'm plowing." "I'm Thomas. I'm pulling a train. What ugly wheels you've got." "They're not ugly. They're caterpillars," said Terrence. "I can go anywhere. I don't need rails." "I don't want to go anywhere," said Thomas. "I like my rails, thank you." Winter came with dark clouds full of snow. "I don't like it," said Thomas's driver. "A heavy fall is coming. I hope it doesn't stop us." "Phew," said Thomas. "Soft stuff, nothing to it." And he puffed on, feeling cold but confident. They finished their journey safely, but by now the country was covered. "You'll need your snowplow for the next journey, Thomas," said his driver. "Pooh! Snow is silly, soft stuff. It won't stop me." The snowplow was heavy and uncomfortable and made Thomas cross. He shook it and he banged it, and when they got back, it was so damaged that the driver had to take it off. "You're a very naughty engine," he said to Thomas. Next morning, Thomas's driver and fireman came early and worked hard to mend the snowplow, but they couldn't make it fit. Thomas was pleased. "I shan't have to wear it. I shan't have to wear it," he puffed to Annie and Clarabelle. But they were rather worried. "I hope it's all right. I hope it's all right," they whispered to each other. The driver was worried too. "It's not bad here," he said to the fireman, "but it's sure to be deep in the valley." "Silly, soft stuff," puffed Thomas. "I didn't need that stupid old thing yesterday, and I shan't today. Snow can't stop me." He rushed into a tunnel thinking how clever he was, but there was trouble ahead. "Cinders and ashes," said Thomas. "I'm stuck." And he was. "Back, Thomas, back," said his driver. Thomas tried, but his wheels spun and he couldn't move. The conductor went back for help, while everyone else tried to dig the snow away. But as fast as they dug, more snow slipped down until Thomas was nearly buried. "Oh, my wheels and coupling rods! I shall have to stop here till I'm frozen. What a silly engine I am!" And Thomas began to cry. At last, a bus came to rescue the passengers. And then, who should come to Thomas's rescue but Terrence? Snow never worries him. He pulled the empty coaches away, then came back for Thomas. Thomas's wheels were clear, but still spun when he tried to move. Terrence tugged and slipped and tugged, and at last dragged Thomas clear of the snow, ready for the journey home. "Oh, thank you, Terrence. Your caterpillars are splendid," said Thomas. "I hope you'll be sensible now, Thomas," said his driver. "I'll try," said Thomas, and he puffed slowly away.
girls and please. Thomas is now arriving back at East Strasburg Station. We have a question though for you guys. Did you all have fun? Awesome. Just so you know, folks, the party don't stop on this train ride, folks. Nope. When Thomas makes a complete stop on the station, he's going to disconnect from one end of our train and get ready to take pictures. So you have to relay taking your pictures with Thomas and Percy. Maybe this is further down the line. As well as for Top and Matt, he'll be in the beam right now. So feel free to say hello to him. Feel free to also check out all the other fun activities we have here at the day of Thomas.
Every day, Sir Topham Hatt came to the station to catch his train. "Hello," he always said to Thomas. "Don't let the silly freight cars tease you. Remember, you have an important job as a special helper in the train yard." There were lots of freight cars, and Thomas worked very hard pushing and pulling them into place. There was also a small coach and two strange things his driver called cranes. "That's the breakdown train," he told Thomas. "The cranes are for lifting heavy things like engines and coaches and freight cars." One day, Thomas was in the yard. Suddenly, he heard an engine whistling. "Help! Help!" A freight train came rushing through much too fast. The engine was James, and he was frightened. His brake blocks were on fire. "They're pushing me! They're pushing me!" he panted. "On! On!" laughed the freight cars, still whistling, "Help! Help!" Poor James disappeared. "I'd like to teach those freight cars a lesson," said Thomas the tank engine. Soon came the alarm. "James is off the line! The breakdown train! Quickly!" Thomas was coupled on, and off they went. Thomas worked his hardest. "Hurry, hurry, hurry," he puffed. He wasn't pretending to be like Gordon. He really meant it. "Bother those freight cars and their tricks. I hope poor James isn't hurt." James's driver and fireman were feeling him all over to see if he was hurt. Never mind, James, they said. It was those silly freight cars and your old wooden brakes that caused the accident. Thomas pushed the breakdown train alongside. Then he pulled away the unhurt freight cars. Oh dear, they groaned. Serves you right, puffed Thomas. He was hard at work, puffing backwards and forwards all afternoon. This'll teach you a lesson, he told the freight cars. And they answered, yes, it will. They left the broken cars. Then, with 2 cranes, they put James back on the rails. He tried to move, but he couldn't, so Thomas helped him back to the shed. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting anxiously for them. Well, Thomas, he said, I've heard all about it, and I'm very pleased with you. You're a really useful engine. James shall have some proper brakes and a new coat of paint, and you shall have a branch line all to yourself. Oh, thank you, sir, said Thomas. Now Thomas is as happy as can be. He has a branch line and 2 coaches called Annie and Clarabelle. He puffs proudly backwards and forwards with them all day. He is never lonely. Edward and Henry stop quite often and tell him the news. Gordon is always in a hurry, but never forgets to say, boop, boop, and Thomas always whistles, beep, beep, in return.